For the 100% cheapest Madden 22 coins and 2K MT, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. So you want to see the pack glitch that made me 1 million coins in an hour? You're in the right place. Salsa family, and today coming back at you guys with another Madden 22 video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be showcasing a pack slash method that made me 1 million coins in an hour, and I think it's gotta be glitched, man. And as we get into the video, fellas, Underdog Fantasy is running a special boosted odds event for this one player right here, and that essentially means if you guys make 4 accurate picks to go along with an accurate over or under for that player, you're going to be getting a 40x return instead of the regular 20x. So if you guys go in and put $10 on that, that would turn into 400. So of course, if you guys want to try out the app, it is linked down below in the description and in the pinned comment. Big shout out to Underdog Fantasy for being an awesome supporter of the channel, and without further ado, let's get after it. Let's get into the video. Now, the first thing I want to showcase right here is something that really everyone can do. This isn't really a part of the loophole I was doing yesterday, but it's going to take you maybe 30 seconds. What I want you guys to do is go to this set right here, the 91 to 92 overall player exchange, and put in the free Devontae Adams. As you guys can see, for logging on to Madden yesterday, you got that card for free. He goes into the set. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to snag 289s at a price of around 15k. You guys should be able to do that, and then do this set, because right now if we get a 91 overall pull, those cards are going for around 30 to 40k, so we're gonna profit a little bit right there. And if we get a 92, we're profiting even more. So yeah, this isn't really a part of the broader million coins in 1 hour method. This is kind of just something I wanted to showcase at the start of the video. It's taking you like just a couple of seconds, and you're gonna be getting a 91 to 92. Fingers crossed that it's a 92. We are gonna be getting a 92 John Runyon. That is perfect. As you guys know, if you want good pack luck, all you gotta do is scroll down and drop a like down below. Let's see if we can get up to maybe 1,000 likes on the video. But as you guys can see, we just spent roughly 30,000 coins, and we're turning that into 60k in a matter of seconds. All you guys gotta do this, and you gotta do it in just like 1 minute. That took me maybe 30 seconds, and it was free coins. But fellas, that is not the meat and potatoes of the video. The meat and potatoes of the video, as you guys can see, is in my item binder right here. I have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 LTD players that right now would quick sell for 1 million coins. And you know what, fellas? I got these cards all for free. I even got this 95 overall player for free as well. It was crazy how I did this. Now, essentially all I was doing is taking advantage of probably the most glitch pack in Madden 22 right now that was just spitting out LTD players yesterday, and we're gonna try it out again today. I've actually pulled 5 LTDs in total. I pulled 1 in my video yesterday, and then I went on stream yesterday because I thought Deshaun Watson had chosen the Falcons. We were gonna talk about it live on stream, and that didn't end up happening, but instead we ended up finding this incredible loophole right here, which is just printing you coins. So let me showcase exactly what you guys are gonna want to do to get this loophole started. Now, the first thing you guys want is you're gonna want to get some training. So what I'm gonna do really quickly is I'm gonna quick sell this free 96 Teron Armstead card. This is a card that actually every single player can get. If you want to get this card, all you got to do is check out my video yesterday. I'll leave it linked in the description. I showcase how to get this 96 in a matter of seconds. So just like that, a little bit of training, but let's get some more. Now, in terms of getting your training points, I would say my recommended starting place is going to be the 95 overall free agency players. I'm kind of looking for these cards at around 100,000 coins. There is a lot of activity on this filter. As you guys will see right here, I'm going to filter down my free agency, and there are just so many of these cards that are getting posted up. So many people are pulling them and selling them. As you guys can see, Harold Landry at 106k. I would say basically every single refresh you take on this filter is going to show you new cards. Basically every single refresh should show you new players. All you're looking for is some cards at around 100,000 coins. As you guys can see in my binder, I did have some players left over from the reroll yesterday, so instead of buying one of these cards right here, I'm just going to quick sell one of the cards in my binder. So yeah, fellas, as they say, let's get to rolling. We're going to quick sell one of these cards right here. That is 26,000 training points. Typically what you're going to do is you're buying like one of these cards for 100k, and you're getting about 2,600 training. That's actually a pretty solid deal right there. Sorry, 26,000 training. What am I saying? So a pretty solid deal right there if you get the cards at 100k. Now let's get started with rolling, man. And now the pack that we're going to be spending a fair amount of time on in today's video is the 88 plus overall free agency player pack. Now out of this pack right here, you're going to be getting an 88, you're going to be getting a 92, a 95, or an LTD. And when it comes to pack odds right here, here is some very, very important data that's going to show you that these packs are actually kind of fire. So as you guys can see, it's looking like right now you're getting about a 62% pull rate for your 88s, about a 32% pull rate for the 92s, 4% for the 95s, and about 2% for the LTD. And this is not just some small sample size where the guy opened up 10 packs or 100 packs. He has tracked over 1,000 packs. So this sample size right here, it's accurate. It should be like relatively similar to the rerolls you're getting. Now, I can't confirm that every single person's going to get these exact same odds, but that's probably like the average as to what you're going to see. So let's get into rolling right here. And as we do, there's a couple of other numbers that I want to discuss. But basically all I'm doing right here is I am quick selling selling every single thing you get. An 88 overall player is going to hurt you. And I will say, as I go through this, I'm not necessarily expecting that I'm going to get the LTD right here. We could easily burn through this 35k training without getting an LTD and potentially losing it. I don't want to say this is like guaranteed coins, but yesterday it was absolutely printing for me, man. Like the fact that I was able to get so many of those LTDs, so many of those 95s was awesome to see. And as you guys can see on the photo that I put up before, the cost per LTD is about 99,000 coins. Now that is an insane deal. You're getting an LTD for about 99,000 coins if you guys are following the method right here, which essentially means that for every LTD you get, let's say for example, you spend 100k, we conveniently spend 100,000 coins on training at the start of the video. That was not a coincidence because again, the cost per LTD is around 100k usually, but let's say for example, for every single 95 overall player you get, you turn that into an LTD. Well, that's going to mean you spend 100k and you turn that into 250 on a consistent basis. But so far, fellas, not so good at all. We have burned through like a fair bit of training points. Again, I don't want to say this is a guarantee because this is not a guarantee that you guys are going to make coins when you do this. 92 Ben Jones, that's a decent pull. That makes us a little bit of training, but I don't want to say this is like a guaranteed coin making method, although I will say the numbers are in your favor. But what that means is you could get a bad sample size. You could get a sample size that isn't great, where you maybe end up pulling a lot of 88s, but I would say in the long run, you should be all right and you should be making coins, which is awesome to see. So if you guys get like training in super bulk, maybe you buy like a few 95 overall players, I would say you should be good for at least one LTD if you get like 3 95s or 2 95s. Now, yesterday, that wasn't the case for me at all. Yesterday, all I did was I bought a singular 95 overall player and I turned that into 4 LTDs plus 2 leftover 95s, which is crazy to see. But let's keep on rolling right here. Again, all you're doing is quick selling every single thing you get. So far, we have yet to see the big animation. In fact, it's been a lot of small players, which is not good. We have yet to see that big animation, but it's got to be around the corner, man. It has got to be around the corner. We've seen too many of the lower overall 88s, too many of the lower overall 92s. We got to be getting that 95 plus overall animation. And the cool thing is, when you see that animation, it's almost like 50-50 as to whether you're getting an LTD or you're getting a 95, because the 95s are getting pulled at around a 4% clip, and then the 98 overall LTDs are getting pulled at around a 2% clip. So honestly, not too dissimilar right there when it comes to those numbers. Let's keep on rolling. We've opened up these packs a fair number of times, and I would say so far, it hasn't been so good. We haven't been getting like a ton of those 92 overall players. The training is down to 21k, but all that means is we got to get one big pull. It's got to be around the corner here somewhere, or at least I'm hoping it's around the corner here somewhere. We've opened this pack up a fair number of times, but again, this could definitely happen to you. Like, you could go through a fairly dry spell where you don't really get anything too crazy. I'm hoping we get an LTD, at least one of them, live in the video to potentially make some coins and kind of just show off what that looks right there. We get another 88 overall Josie Jewel. It's not looking good. I'm gonna go quick sell my other 95 in my binder. That's gonna mean that I'm basically all in for about 200k right now, and then that would mean even if we just get one LTD in this reroll, we turn 200k into 250. So fellas, let's keep on rolling right here. Let's hope for the best. We gotta see that big animation sometime soon, man. We gotta see that big animation sometime soon. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and reset my pack odds. This is something that I do like relatively often when I was rerolling in the Zero Show promo. I did it last time on stream and it worked relatively well. What I do is I go to the yard and then I come back into Madden 22. It's just a theory, but I have a theory that does give you better pack odds. So I'll see you guys in a second once I hop out of the yard and I go back into mods. So I'm gonna assume there are people out there that think I'm an absolute lunatic for doing this, and you know what? Maybe I am, bro. Maybe I am a lunatic for going into the yard and coming back into Madden 22 to open my rerolls. But hey, let's see if we get an LTD player right here in this pack. We did not. If we did, I would say that would mean the theory is 100% true. I would get a 92, which is a good pull nonetheless, but I'm really not too concerned with the 88s and 92s. I'll let those trickle in. I'm kind of hoping that the training stays around the same point. That's kind of the goal. You want to go through this, maybe make some training. I was actually up to close to 100,000 training points at one point with like 3 LTDs in my binder. That was a crazy roll that I had. I would say 95s were really spitting out for me. Here's the big animation though. LTD. LTD. Oh my goodness, it's a 95 Emmanuel Ogba. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to see? If you were in my stream yesterday, you know that we were being an absolute fool and saying that whenever I got 95s. There's people out here that probably have no clue what I'm talking about. I definitely sound like a crazy person spitting that out when I pull a 95 overall player, but that's what we were doing on stream yesterday. I know I'm crazy, man, when I open up my rerolls. Let's see what we can do though. I got 50,000 training remaining. We got a 95 overall player, which means we might not see that big animation for a little bit longer. Again, I was hoping that would be an LTD, but ideally the next time we get that big animation, fingers crossed at least, it should be an LTD player. So I'll see you guys in a second. Whenever I get the next big animation, I'll probably start yelling into my microphone, so you guys will probably see me then. Big one, big one, big one. Oh, come on, man. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to see? We'll quick sell it. Big one. It's got to be here, man. It's got to be here. Oh my god, another 95. Come on, bro. Come on. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to see? Well, fellas, that is probably the worst reroll luck that I've had on the channel with these packs so far, but I guess this is good to show you guys the other side of the coin. You guys can do really, really well with it, or you can do really poorly. I don't know if EA Sports maybe silently nerfed these packs last night, but regardless, I would say these might be worth a chance. I will keep you guys updated on Twitter with any other information I get when it comes to pack odds and stuff like that. If some other people are tracking their packs this morning, I should be retweeting that today. So if you guys want to see that, be sure to follow me on Twitter. And yeah, until next time, fellas, I'm out. Peace.